What if I told you that your biggest problem is that you think everything is complicated? That success, happiness, love, purpose are some kind of secret codes hidden in ancient books or 6-hour podcasts? But what if life is not complicated at all? What if it's stupidly, hilariously simple, and you've just been programmed to ignore simple answers? We live in an age where everyone wants depth, 47-step routines, quantum affirmations, and biohacking protocols that make you feel like a robot chasing enlightenment. But beneath all the noise, every truth that matters can fit on a sticky note. Eat less, move more. Love fully, not perfectly. Focus deeply, rest intentionally. Be kind, be consistent, repeat. That's it. And yet our minds hate simple answers because simple feels small. And our egos crave complexity because complexity makes us feel smart. So we end up building mental labyrinths just to avoid the front door of truth. Chapter 1. The Effort Paradox. Here's the cruel joke of self-improvement. The harder you try to be happy, the further happiness runs. The more you force creativity, the quieter inspiration becomes. The more you cling to control, the faster it slips through your fingers. You can't chase sleep. You can't force peace. You can't demand love. Every time you try, it's like gripping sand tighter. It escapes faster. This is the effort paradox. Life rewards the relaxed, not the lazy. The ones who act without desperation, strive without obsession. It's not don't care, it's care deeply but lightly. Flow comes not from effort, but from alignment. Chapter 2. The Control Paradox. Control is the most seductive illusion. We plan every minute, organize every detail, script every possible outcome, and then life smirks and throws a curveball. The truth is, you control two things: your actions and your reactions. That's it. Everything else belongs to chaos, and the more you fight it, the more you suffer. Control is like holding water. Squeeze too tight, and it slips away. You're not the CEO of life. You're a surfer riding its waves. Master the ride, not the ocean. That's real control. Surrender wrapped in awareness. Chapter 3. The Brain's Night Shift. While you sleep, your brain is cleaning house. Literally. Scientists discovered that cerebrospinal fluid washes through your brain at night like a janitor scrubbing floors, clearing toxins, organizing memories, and deleting useless data. It's the deep clean of consciousness. That's why a good night's sleep feels like a software update. Your brain wakes up lighter, faster, sharper. Skip sleep, and it's like trying to think inside a cluttered room. You can't focus not because you're weak, but because your biological dishwasher is backed up. Your brain works while you rest, if you let it. Chapter 4. The Happiness Trap. Happiness is a cat. Ignore it, and it curls up in your lap. Chase it, and it runs away. We think happiness lives in the next milestone, the perfect job, the perfect partner, the perfect version of ourselves. But neuroscience disagrees. Your brain has a happiness set point. Lottery winners and accident survivors both return to the same emotional baseline within months. It's called the hedonic treadmill, and you're running on it every day. Happiness isn't something you find. It's something that happens when you stop chasing it and start living with meaning. The less you need it, the more it appears. Chapter 5. The Biased Brain. You think you see the world clearly. You don't. You see it filtered by emotion, by bias, by the stories you tell yourself. Your brain isn't a truth machine, it's a survival machine. It edits reality to protect your ego, to confirm your beliefs, to keep you comfortable. Confirmation bias, halo effect, loss aversion. You judge others by their actions, yourself by your intentions. Your memory is a storyteller, not a camera. And here's the paradox. The moment you realize your brain lies to you, you become more free. Because awareness is the beginning of truth. Chapter 6. The 90-10 Emotional Rule. You think you're logical. Think again. 90% of your decisions are emotional. Your brain decides first, then your logic shows up later to write the script. That gut feeling you had, it wasn't magic. It was your emotional brain processing millions of signals faster than your conscious mind could ever handle. Emotion leads, logic follows. The key is not to suppress emotion, but to understand it. Your emotions are not the enemy, they're data. The pause between feeling and reaction, that's where your power lives. Chapter 8. Memory. Your personal fiction writer. Your memories are not archives. They're editable files. Every time you recall a moment, your brain rewrites it slightly, blending imagination with reality. You're not remembering the event. You're remembering your last memory of the event. It's terrifying and liberating. Because if memory is malleable, you can rewrite your story consciously. You can choose which moments to highlight, which meanings to amplify. You can become the editor of your own past. Chapter 9. The habit loops. You don't have bad habits. You have efficient ones with bad outcomes. Every habit is a loop. Cue, routine, reward. Stress, junk food, comfort. Boredom, phone, dopamine hit. Your brain doesn't care if a habit helps or harms you, it just wants the reward. The trick is don't delete habits, replace them. Keep the cue, keep the reward, change the routine. Autopilot isn't your enemy, it's your greatest ally when you program it right. Chapter 10. The compound effect. 1% better every day equals 37 times better in a year. Tiny choices create massive destinies. We overestimate what we can do in a week and underestimate what we can do in a year. The compound effect doesn't care about motivation, it's math. Eat well once, nothing changes. Eat well daily, everything changes. Your life is a product of small, boring, consistent actions, not dramatic transformations. That's not poetic, that's physics. The synthesis. Life isn't about finding yourself, it's about building yourself, moment by moment, choice by choice. Accept what you can't control, master what you can. Compound small improvements daily. That's the entire operating manual. Everything else is commentary. Life was never complicated. We were. We turned simplicity into mystery, clarity into chaos, wisdom into algorithms. But now you know the secret. The mind creates the maze, and the heart holds the map.